my friends, it's Al. Today we're going to be doing a quick 10-minute little stretch for knee mobility and stretching out some of the muscles around the knees. We're going to start standing up and work our way down to the mat. So go ahead and meet me here in your mountain pose and we'll go ahead and get started. Mountain pose. Today, since we're only here for 10 minutes, let's just jump right into the movement and start to bring some awareness to our breath with a little bit more movement in the body. So go ahead and start with some high knees. So just nice and slow, marching out the legs, bringing your knee to the opposite hand. Taking this at whatever pace feels good for you and starting to notice your breath. To bring some life into the knees, into the legs, into the hips. And go ahead and come to stillness. Widen the stance a little bit here. So taking the feet wider than hips width distance. And we're going to start to hinge forward from the hips. Taking our way towards a forward fold. You can release your hands down onto the mat if you have space. If you would like to put your hands on blocks, or if you have some kind of furniture nearby, like the edge of a coffee table or the edge of a chair or couch or something, feel free to put your hands on that as well. And start to peel the right arm up towards the sky. Now, your right fingers might not reach completely towards the sky like mine are. They might stop kind of like right here, out to the side. Whatever extent kind of feels good in your body so that you can keep your legs relatively straight and hips relatively even. You're going to kind of feel the left hip collapse in a little bit and the right hip come a little bit higher. So that's kind of normal, but see if you can keep them a little more even. You'll feel a stretch in your shoulders here, but also on the inside of the right thigh. Sorry, the left thigh. I'm doing the opposite of what you're doing. And let's switch hands. So go ahead and lower the right hand to where the left hand was. Peel the left hand towards the sky. Allowing the hips to be level. And coming to whatever degree makes sense for you. Focusing on the hamstring stretch that we feel here. Inner thigh stretch. And release the hand back down. Come all the way back up to stand. Heel toe the feet back in towards each other. Come up to the top of your mat. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hinge forward into a regular forward fold here. Slight bend in the knees. And just release your head and neck. Bend into the knees enough that you can let your hands down on the mat. And step the feet back to a plank. Lower the knees. Flip the tops of the feet down and lower all the way down onto your belly. Slide the hands forward, coming onto the forearms. Just take a moment here in your sphinx pose. And we're going to come off the left arm. So just balancing on the right arm, you might want to turn the right hand in a little bit towards the left side for better balance. Bend into the left knee and reach back for the left foot. Now, if you can't quite reach the foot, you can grab onto anywhere along the pant leg, or you can grab a strap that you can hook around the foot and grab onto that to create a little more space for you. So do whatever you need to create some kind of connection here, and then draw the left heel towards the left glute. So we're stretching out the quad here, so the front of your thigh. You should feel a stretch all along that muscle. If it's uncomfortable at all to be on your belly, you can always come onto your side in this pose and just stretch like this. So that's an option to you as well. You don't need to be on your forearm. You can just make this really comfy if that feels good for you. So lots of different options here. And let's go ahead and switch sides. So release the foot. Return through your Sphinx pose for a moment. And we'll take that on the other side. So shifting the weight in your arms towards the left. And left hand might swing over towards the right. Bend into the right knee. And reach back for the foot. If you grab that, draw the right heel towards the glute. Big stretch in the right quad. And again, you have that same option to just roll over onto your left side and bend the same exact stretch. You don't need to be on your belly if it doesn't feel good in your body. Still target that quad just as easily from your side, or even standing up and using the wall for balance. So there's so many options to stretch out the quads. Go ahead and release the foot. And we're gonna flip over onto the back. So you can press up through tabletop and just plop yourself onto your sit bones and lower down to the back. Soles of the feet down on the mat. Go ahead and first hug the right knee into the chest and just draw some circles with the knee. One direction, the other direction. So just a little love for your hip joint here. And bring that to stillness. Extend the leg up towards the ceiling. Interlace the fingers behind the right thigh. And tug that left knee in towards your chest any amount. Your hands can stay where they are, or you might walk the hands up the leg towards the ankle. If it feels okay for you. Stopping anywhere that makes sense for you. If you have space, you might even take those peace sign fingers to the big toe. Very optional. Or you might give your calves a little massage here. Kind of hard to stretch or strengthen the calves, so any opportunity to give them a little love. Appreciated. Think about it. Calves are like the only part of your body that is underneath your knees, holding them up. The rest of your body is just putting weight to them. So really important to have strong calves, happy calves, so that your knees can be happy too. Go ahead and bend back into that knee, lower the foot back down, and we'll switch sides. So left knee comes into the chest, little circles with the knee. And come to stillness. Extend the leg out long, interlace the fingers, the left thigh, and a gentle tug here in towards the chest. If you'd like, hands can walk up the legs, calf, ankle, or maybe even finding that big toe connection again. If it feels okay in your body. And it might even feel good to bend into the knee so that you can make that connection. It depends what you're going for here. Keeping the leg a little straighter will stretch slightly different muscles than bending into the knee and reaching. So just playing around with that, finding what feels good. And then go ahead, bend and lower down to the mat. Take the soles of the feet as wide as the mat and let the knees fall from one side to the other. And come to stillness. Keep keep the feet right where they are on the edges of the mat and just let the knees fall together. Hands come down by the sides, and we'll take a couple breaths here. And when you're ready, you can just let both knees fall over to one side and find your way back up to a seated position. Great job. Thank you for joining me for this little stretch for sort of the muscles around the knees, a little bit of mobility in the knees. Something that I always have a hard time with my knees personally is high impact workouts. So when you run a lot, that's a very high impact. It puts a lot of strain on the knee joint. Jumping jacks, jump rope, anything like that where you're jumping or like running, jogging, sprinting is not the best feeling or thing for your knees. Take a low impact option. Instead of doing intense high knees like this, do just those marching high knees like we did at the beginning of class. And you can do them quickly, so it's still high intensity. You can get the arms moving and you can still get your heart rate up. You don't need to be jumping and running to get your cardio in. So just be kind to yourself. Don't overdo it with the knees if they're not feeling good. It's something that happens as we get older. It gets more and more challenging to consistently be putting all of this strain on our knees. And some people can handle it. Some people are, 50, 60 and still running marathons. And if that's you, all the power to you. But if that's not you, go easy on yourself. Do what feels right in your body. Do something that's lower impact. You can still get in a good workout. You can still be strong without constantly beating up on your knees and beating up on your body. So please don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and leave me a comment. Let me know how your knees are doing. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you again soon. Mwah.